All right. Hello, everyone. We are live. Today is January 8th. It's a Tuesday morning for me. And I am just here looking at some human connection stuff. Don't know if anyone would join me, but might as well get the broadcast started and share my screen with you guys. Wait and see if anyone joins us. At the moment, I was working on this ticket here to create multi-stage builds, multi-stage build in Docker. And it's failing the build. Kind of weird way. So what is happening is that it is saying it's failing because of linting issues. Not really sure why it's failing because of that, because I feel like that changes to the Docker file shouldn't make really an impact on that. But it seems like it obviously is. You just have a look. Robert made some changes, so see if it's failing in the same way. Yeah, you can see here that it's there's an unexpected console statement and no console, and then the jest is encountering unexpected tokens. Here is weird. That's not an unexpected token, but I've gotten this with jest before. I think that was not having some babble that it needed. So the thing is that locally I was able to reproduce this issue, but only when I was running in node environment production. Let me see if I could show you. So right now I have this running. This here is the Human Connection Nitro Hub latest. This was started 2 days ago. Created 2 days ago. It's up for 8 minutes now. So does it stop? And then human connection nitro. It's easier copy and paste. Why doesn't this have message container? That's weird. Docker stop that. Then if I do Docker PS, okay, so that's good. So what happens is I run just this with the Docker Compose YAML. Let me have a look here. We have Docker Compose YAML, which is going to target production. Right? Then we have Docker Compose Travis, which is going to target the build and test image. And we have the override, which is going to target build and test. Actually, I think I've already tried that. Let's try just Docker Compose up -D. Okay, so that's done that. And then if I do Docker PS, I have that running. And now if I do Docker Compose exec web app run lint, that passes. Go. Run test. That should pass as well. Yep. What can I do? Environment. I don't know if I can do that. It would need to be like this. No? All right. Well, I'm gonna. What's this image? So I can do Docker exec that. And instead of doing like that, I can copy this here. Right. Message container. All right. Okay. So I need to do this then. Copy this to Docker exec, blah, blah. Now I'm in the Nitro web. Now, if I off screen, off screen, yeah. If I ask the environment, so I'm in node environment test here, which is why it's not a problem, right? But the thing is that if I just get rid of this, and if I do Docker ps, Docker stop, and then this here, I think I actually have it copied, yeah. And Docker ps, good. So then if I do Docker compose minus f, compose YAML minus d up minus d. Okay, so now that started. Now if I run Docker compose exec web app run lint, oh, that passed as well. Right. I was expecting that to fail. So let me drag this over here. Docker compose exec. Oh no, it's Docker exec. No? Docker minus IT. And then we grab this here. Paste this here. Drag this over here. And env, it is in the test environment still. Why would it still be in the test environment? So maybe I need to rebuild Docker compose minus f. Oh, oops. Why is it so black? I can't see anything. like this and do build. Right, so I was able to reproduce this locally by having like production, node environment production. And then I was having a look. Managing node environment when testing on Travis and locally. Hmm. Okay, first set up your database environment by renaming your config.json to config.js. Node. Right, so yeah, you can see here, like it says this no console error is coming from node environment production. So why is it in node environment production is the question. I mean, here we have node environment tests. I could add that. So I don't know, maybe I don't really understand why this is not running in environment test, but this person here suggests just adding this here. And I'm tempted to just try that. Maybe people won't like it.
Hello,
Hello.
I saw this link and I clicked on it.
Oh, hello, welcome. Are you new to Human Connection?
Yes, I am. I don't know what human connection is, so
Oh,
you explain to me.
well, I really don't have time at the moment. But I can send you a link later today if that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
For now, if you would just sit there quietly.
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
um, I was saying, I don't know what to say. What's your name, Joseph?
What's my name, Joseph? I don't understand. You are asking what is my name?
Joseph.
You are asking what is my name?
Yes, Joseph. I'm asking what's your name.
Oh, my name is
Sam.
Hamburger.
Bamberger.
Yeah.
Ah, nice. Nice to meet you, Bamberger. Yeah, so Human Connection, man. Human Connection is this really cool.
It's hamburger, not bamburger. Just hamburger.
Hamburger.
Yeah.
Hamburger. Ah, yes. So yes, Human Connection. This really cool social networking site that uses all the bleeding edge technologies and Yes, I knew it. Okay. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe you have a suggestion, Hamburger. I'll try to relate to you what the problem is. The problem is like I have this cool. So I need to push up this repo for Daksh. Daksh is working on a different project, which is like a website one front end. And he is wanting to make some changes to the API to make it more, to make it what? More reliable, more quicker, because our requests are taking way too long for the fetching all the users. So what's happening here, Hamburger, is I have this multi-stage Docker build, and I've changed some things, like in the Docker file.
Yes.
And yeah, for some reason, it's failing the build with these linting errors. Do you know what linting is, Hamburger?
Yeah, I think I do. It's yeah.
Okay, good, because I don't really know how to explain it. But so, for example, this console statement, this no console, there, if you go to this line next.config.js and line 123, someone has added a console statement to print out like an error message, and this is failing the build. But the interesting part is that it's not failing locally in the same way. Like if I run the same series of commands, like this here, for example, and then this command here, it's passing locally. But I'm able to reproduce the error if I'm in node environment production. So like here, for example, if I look at the actual ESLint configuration.
Yeah. So then you should not have consoles log in production. Yeah, so that's why the build is failing, because you are trying to deploy building a production build. That's what you're trying to do, and it's failing.
Yeah, the thing is that I'm trying to I'm trying.
So it's either you change your linting to ignore.
That file.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or I don't think even that file should be included.
In the build.
Yeah, in the production build.
So this next.config.js is not even needed in the in production. The thing is that I'm trying to, so with this line 465, it's building the production image, but then this 640 is like starting the container in production build and test. And then I'm running those commands against this build and test container, right? So that's why when I do this locally, I'm able to get it to pass. And I'm like, I've entered the box, and I've seen that indeed the environment is actually, when I found this out, I actually changed the Docker file to specifically set the node environment to test when it's targeting this build and test, and then that Docker Compose is running against this Docker Compose Travis.yaml, and it's targeting the build and test image. And so when I do this locally and enter this container, it has an environment of test. But for some reason here in Travis, it's still running on the production environment.
Yeah, so you can see when it's failing. So it's failing after it has done yarn global add.
Yep.
Cucumber. Let me see those commands in the where they are in the Travis.
That's here. Build the production image. Then we spin up the build and test.
So you see, you said build the production image.
Yes.
So and then you're trying to test.
Well,
this production image.
No, because this image, this here, Docker Compose exec, this only works if you have a container running. So this here, you can see the difference between this is building the production image so that it can be deployed, but this is starting the build and test image so that it can be tested against. Like if I
if you go to the Docker Compose file, the Docker you say, like the other one, Docker file, sorry, not Compose. So you're setting the variable env on line 18 to test, and then on line 27 to production.
Yeah, kind of, but it doesn't really work like that because this is like a multi-stage build. So either this will be targeted or this will be targeted. This here. Like they're both this here as base. This will get run in both cases. Then this will, like when it's actually built, this will build like yarn install and all that kind of stuff. And then if I target production, then it will copy those. It will copy those over, you know. So yeah, and again, like I mean, I can't really show. I don't know. I'm not sure if there's stuff in the environment variables I'm not supposed to be showing, but like I've this exact command here, which is to run Docker Compose -f Docker Compose YAML -f Travis.yaml up. I've ran this, followed by this, and it passes locally. But then if I run Docker Compose, if I just target this, so I think.
So my question to you, the build, is it going to build for production in Travis CI?
Yes.
Is it going to deploy?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
It's going. So it's going to change the environment to production at some point, so that it can like build stuff for production and stuff.
Yes.
So when that happens, there's no way you can say you can change that here.
Well,
so the way it's either you skip.
The thing is that, so if you look at first it builds, right? And then it spins up the container. So when it spins up this container, it changes it to environment test, and then it runs. And also this command, if I run this locally, for example, which I can do without this build commit Travis commit thing. If I run this command locally and then
you are saying line 23 creates Docker Compose on line 23, you're saying it creates an instance, and then in tests.
Yeah.
In what about the online 26?
So you see here, I've been able to actually reproduce the errors locally because I've specifically started this container in production mode by running this command here, compose -f. This command here targets production. But then if I add this here, which is the command that we're running, docker compose .travis.yaml. Yes. So this one, I went to docker stop, and this here. So line 26. Line 26 will similarly do the same, which is to start this in well, I don't think it specifically has anything to tell it to start it in production, and like this is coming from a different repo. But the thing is that this test here is not getting run against the back end. It's getting run against the web app service. So the web app service is if I come here to the Docker Compose, web app service is using this image.
Yeah, so I don't like, let me ask you, so you what do you want? You want the errors to disappear, right?
Yeah, I mean, I needed to pass the build. I mean, I found this this tutorial here that was talking about this, and they just basically set, like, in the Travis.yaml, they set the environment to test, you know. And I haven't pushed that up to see if that would work, and I'm not sure that they would even like that. But then I could remove that from, I could remove this here, you know. Like, I might leave it for now because I can show you like some other things. But like, it seems to me that, like, if in the Travis.yaml, maybe we would want to be testing against the test environment, not a production environment. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's a question
For
we
Robert.
should ask. Yeah.
But I mean, if we are testing against a production environment, then whoever's putting console.logs needs to go and, or, you know, or me or whatever, we need to remove those because, or we need to change the rule.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
The trick, the thing that's kind of difficult to understand is like why it was passing the build reliably before we started doing multi-stage builds, you know. Like, so the Docker file used to look, but maybe it was passing the build because it wasn't actually copying over the maybe it wasn't actually copying over everything, you know. Docker file here. So it was like here, saying this is the same, this is the same, this is the same, this is the same. Then it's only copying over like the package JSON and the yarn.lock and the style guide. Then it's running yarn install. Then it's doing like copying the style guide and running yarn again, and then it's copying over everything, you know. So, and then it's running yarn run build and running the yarn run start. So like this, I don't, yeah, I mean, it doesn't, I don't see why this would be in, I mean, yeah, I guess it's this production false, but that's just for the yarn. That's not setting the node environment. And this was reliably passing the build. So yeah, this is still building. But like, also what I can do to show you is I can run this command here, docker build target production. Docker build. Is it docker build everything? Build argument, build commit. No, I don't need that. Just this here. Just this here. I mean, the thing is the places is passing as well. Like this is a config file, but it's like a config file that we've changed, I think. And this here is like a third-party plugin, which again, maybe we've changed. I don't know. It's like, should these not be like ESLint ignored?
So it's running ESLint. Oh, which file is that? Let me see the config where you're running the. Yes.
Next.config.js.
Yeah.
Here. And it's failing here.
No, in the Travis. So it's doing ESLint -- ext.js .vu. Where is that?
Sorry, did you say why is that?
Where is that? So like
this
like
the command is here.
yeah, it should be in the Travis YML or something.
It's in the lint, yeah. Oh, you want to see the command is here. This docker compose exec web app yarn run lint.
Oh, and then it's going to the package JSON. Okay.
Yeah. So this is built in the background. So now if I say docker ps, now it's started. And now if I do docker, you remember that it was failing a minute ago, this command, on the same exact errors. And now when I run it, it passes. And also, it's not just the linting as well, it's the tests as well. Like the tests, I don't think I showed you locally, but the tests are failing with this like unencountered and unexpected token. And it's like pointing to a curly brace. It's kind of a bit strange because Babel stuff. You know?
The Babel.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But anyways, it only does that in production, right? So like here, so you can see here that like I've run the exact same command that we run in the build, and this will build it, and this will be in, like if I enter this container, I can see that the node environment is test because it successfully targeted the build and test image instead of the production image. So now if I stop this, like
don't stop, you can just, are you in the, you're not the, like if you go into that container.
Yeah,
you can just run the test there and just change the environment.
yeah.
If the environment is test, just change it to production.
Yeah. What I was gonna try to show you is that you can see here that I have this other thing that I built 59 seconds ago. That's this process here. Well, it's still going, so I guess I'll wait. But that's this process that I built in production, docker build, which is the other command that we run. And now what will happen is, like after this gets done building, if I try to run the same command that I run like this, it will complain because it will say there's no container running, because this command here just builds the image. It doesn't start the container. And the command with exec only runs against running containers. So that's how I can be pretty sure that this Docker build, even though it's building a production image, is not going to be affecting this command here, because it won't. This is only looking for a container that started, you know. So, and then this is the only container that we're starting in the front end, you know.
For like, if you go to like Travis YML and echo out, add a command to echo or print out the environment.
Like this.
It's like cat or DNV or something. Yeah, I don't know how you.
Echo node environment Travis. I mean, I'm pretty sure that it would be production. I think it's failing, but question is why. Yeah, I mean, I guess like I would need to.
Let's see if you run push it up. Let's see what's it's going to print.
The thing is that I changed this here where I added this node environment test, you know. So I was thinking of pushing that up and seeing if it passes.
Yeah, push that, and also let's see yeah, can you copy that echo $node DNV to your terminal and see what's going to be displayed?
Yeah, I was just, okay, that's still running its process. Command not found.
Without the minus.
Yeah. Nothing. But
how do you see the env? How do you print?
I think it might be because I'm asking locally instead of like, right?
Even locally, you should have environment variables.
I do.
I don't think it's echo. Can you do cat? No, actually, it's echo.
I feel like it is echo, but I could be wrong. Docker PS, and then if I do, is it just env? And then, no, I think that sets it, right?
Yeah.
What's one that I know I have? Let me try coming over here.
Yeah. Oh, you explicitly try to see like no DNV. Just do env only.
Just do env.
Yeah, like echo env and.
Oh, I just need to do env, which I've done on the other screen, so I don't like display all my but like if I do, for example, echo user, and it echoes the user. The thing is, I don't have a node environment set on in my local. But,
so it's okay. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I think run that command. Push the code with that. Let's. Oh, you wanted to push with the dot test.
So if I do like this, for example, and you can see it's test.
Yeah.
Environment is test. That's because I had already rebuilt it. Like, so if I do,
yeah, go and push push your code. Let's see.
Hold on, I just wanted to show you. So this is built, right?
I have like 2 minutes I need to jump into another call.
2 minutes.
Not 5, not 2 minutes. Sorry. In the like 7 minutes, 23.
So I'm going to push it without that echo because or do you want me to, because I'm specifically setting this node environment to test.
Why don't you just do with an echo?
I mean, I could.
You might say
I guess,
that, and maybe it's not. The echo will just echo out, like, yeah, just for sanity check.
yeah. I mean, I get that, but then it's something I need to remove and then push up again. Whereas, like, if this does what I think it will do, then it will just pass. And if it doesn't do what I think it will do, then I will remove this and then I will echo, because then I'm actually getting, like, I feel like it would be, if I tried echoing without this, that would be more useful. But like, since I already had the idea to add that, like, change.
Yeah, sure.
Environment to test. Because even if this fixes it, doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna. They probably won't like this. I'm wondering if there's not a way that there's like a command line. Like, is there not a way that I can see what that's command line Travis? I know there's like a linting that I can do a Travis linting. I wonder if there's like a command line that, like, a command that I can run locally to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was going to show you.
What's the status with the Neo4j?
I don't know. I know that I know that, what's it called? That so that's interesting. I know that that they had that getting started yesterday, and Wolfgang thinks that what Federico is saying is that he thinks that maybe Wolfgang came up with a way to, like, to get it started, but he doesn't remember how. This is still echoing node environment test. That's interesting. That's weird. I feel like I mean, maybe that does have something to do with, is this Docker, this build production, blah, blah, blah. This shouldn't be starting a container. It should be just building it.
To where?
Just wherever you're building it to. Like, so that it has an image that's available, and then you can do stuff with that image. Like, you can deploy it, or you can start it, or you can, you can do other things to it, but
I think it should start a container when it's building, because it's going to put the stuff in there.
No, that's what Docker Compose is for.
Oh, yeah.
Docker
Anyway.
Build image. You got to go to your call.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, if this fails to build, then I will push up that echo without that node environment test, and then see. I mean, I know that it's in. I mean, I think that I know that it's in node environment production, because that's the only way that I can reproduce the, like, it's clear from the ESLint config that error only occurs when node environment is production. So, I mean, like, I don't know what that will help, but, like, I can echo the thing to see, to just as a sanity check.
Yeah. Did it pass? I fail.
I mean, it'll take a while, you know. That's the issue with this is that it's like a, 10-minute.
A two-step build, you say.
Yeah, it's like it takes about 10 minutes, I think, something like that. Although it failed after 11 minutes. So did it not kick off the build? Did I not push it up properly? No, not ls, gst, nothing in commit,
You
get,
didn't do a post push.
change the environment to test.
The push was rejected.
Was it? Oh, it was rejected. That's weird. So, you know why? It's because Robert made some changes.
I see.
That's isn't. Already up to date. Right. So, what do you have going on here? Right. Interesting. That's weird though, because this I think would have been in that environment production, huh? Guess not. So that's interesting, is that this has the side effect of running multiple builds because the node environments are set differently. This one runs with node environment equals test, and the other one will run with this is like build 509.2, and this is build 50. Like 509 has one with running the Docker Compose version and one with running node environment. Yeah, which this one looks like it's failed for some reason. That's that's interesting. So I think what I can try doing is I can try to go to the Docker, the package.json, and I can run here. Oh, oh, right down like this. Where was it? Here. Copy that and put that. Although, yeah, I probably looking at this. I might be able. Can I? Yeah, I can set environment variables in the same line. I could do that as well, maybe. You know, I don't know why this. I guess now that we have this container is running, we can do Docker compose this whole line here. Docker compose Travis YAML and build. Yeah, to rebuild that, then we'll have both of them running. So I don't know. This building is starting it as well. Why is the build starting it as well? Where's this build? It has like some tag or something. No. Doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Let's see. So now we have this is all right. So that failed the same errors, which expected. Then let's see. What do we have here? We have 511. That can be shared until the job is started. Here. This is still going. Cancel job. That should start this other one. Hopefully. Come on. Come on. Build history. Let's just start running 508. Right. That just failed, right? Yeah. Then 508. This one is going to fail on the other thing, so. All right, well, it's kind of a slow process, and I need to send message. Actually, that's the one I want to go to. Agile Ventures. Actually, I don't want this Agile Ventures. I want my Agile Ventures. And this deploy branch. Deploy branch. There it is. And copy that into right. So where are we? Still building. We can't cache this somewhere in Travis. Like this caching next. Build style. Right. When you have multiple jobs in a build make, some characteristics jobs are used to identify the cache each of the jobs should use. Yeah. don't know if I can do that because we're using Docker. So I'm not sure how that works. What else is there to work on? Nice. Um, so I need to go soon. I'm not sure how long this is going to take. Um, right. So that failed even though it's setting the node environment to test. Interesting. Interesting. So I guess I'll do is I will revert these changes here. And I will do this here, node env equals test, and I will add this here to echo node env. And then I'll push it up. Oh, So that's pushing up. I gotta go because I got a scrum to start, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks.